Alright, what's up y'all? Today we're going to go over and do a updated video on some of my competition belt setups. So like a longer term review on my current setup that I have and what I've changed since I did my last video about a year ago. So to start, we're going to start with my Appendix setup because I've been shooting from that a lot lately, even though I'm done shooting with that for this season until after Nats. I've been mostly shooting from Appendix up until now. So my Appendix setup is right here. I have my Glock 47, same one that I've been competing with for a while, in a Tier 1 concealed, I think it's an MSP holster, I forget, I don't remember the exact model, but a light-bearing Appendix holster with a mag carrier on it. And then I have a magnet here on the side for normal USPSA magnet stuff. So I can carry... I also have like an extra mag holder I can clip here, which is definitely not needed, but then I do have 2 mags and a magnet if I need it. But the magnet is for typical USPSA mag starting stuff. So start mag, stash a mag there. It's always handy to have another spot to stash mags on Appendix because it is really hard to quickly index mags into an Appendix carrier like that. So this is kind of what I got. This is a light bearing holster. So I have a X300 Turbo on here. This is basically my carry gun, except my carry gun doesn't have the big window dot on it. But I do like this MSP holster. It fits, it's great, it's very comfortable. I'm eventually going to go to the Tier 1 concealed APX. It's a little bit more flexible for competition, so you can drop that mag all the way down if you want to, or run it up so it runs the mag like something like that, or a little bit higher, just so it's easier to grab. So that's kind of that setup. This magnet is just a cheap magnet off of Amazon. I don't remember the exact model. I'll try to find it and link it down below. But it's just a tool magnet basically, and it's pretty sticky. Like it'll hold a mag pretty good on there. And then so we have the gun, holster setup, magnet, and then we have Hunter Constantine's carry belt on here. It's a magic belt, works great for Appendix. Probably everybody that shoots USPSA knows that. It's a fairly simple Appendix setup. The biggest thing that I don't like about this holster is it drops the gun down in further. So it's hard to get a good grip on the gun because I'm having to run my hand down underneath of it pretty good. If I had a holster that was like that, maybe just for USPSA, it would be a lot better because then I could grab it and go a little bit better. Or even use wedges to go out a little bit. But this is a good dual purpose setup, works great. You can still get the gun out. It's just a little bit more difficult to get a consistent grip on it, but it's fairly big setup. If you're not comfortable carrying Appendix, this is definitely not the setup for you. Don't shoot from Appendix, or try to and learn to get comfortable, but this works pretty good. It's not as good as the APX, but it does work. The main thing I want to get the APX for, so I don't have to have an X300 on my competition gun, because it does change it compared to what I'm used to. So that's the Appendix setup. So now we'll go over here's the magnet. It's just a simple tool clip-on magnet. Now we'll go over my main competition setup. This looks probably pretty similar to my previous video. I haven't changed much, except for I've changed 2 things and I'm gonna change another. I've changed one major thing, which is I've replaced the belt that was originally on here. My original Velcro double alpha belt, I was kind of disappointed in it. This one's kind of doing the same thing. The Velcro got unsticky after a while. So I went the cool route and got one of the ratchet ones. I'd like to do a links. Those also break easy, so it's back and forth on the links. I don't know if I will like it, but I do like the ratchet on here. It helps me adjust it on long match days. You just loosen it up when you're out pasting and then tighten it up before you shoot. It makes it a lot easier. The boss hanger, the compact pouch. One note on the boss hanger, which probably most people know this, I didn't when I got it, so I'll mention it here, is if you don't use a proper size screwdriver on the screws on this holster, you'll tear up the edges. Like I've had times where that worked loose in a match, so I'm using a crummy screwdriver to try to tighten it. If those have like any little bit of rubbing, like stripped out, like starting just little edges on them, they will tear your pants to shreds. This was from about a 10 to 15 minute practice session was this, and then I taped them. So I wish there was a way, like just file those flat on the top if there's little burrs on them. Works great. And this is set up for IPSC, so all the equipment's behind my hip bones. One note on since last time on these double alpha racer pouches, I'm not happy with them. I've had 2 of them break in the exact same way, and it's the little plastic piece here, the indent that goes into the holster. So you can kind of see here on the opposite side where it has the indent into it for a little notch to hold it, and then it notches into the second part, like ratchet into the mount on the belt. So it's 2 grooved teeth sides together, and then it's a little keyway here. That keyway keeps breaking off, so they get wobbly. Like this one, I just tightened these all back down again, but often 2 stages and they're loose. I gotta grab a wrench and tighten them, and then because they're loose, that friction will break the little plastic piece. I've tried Loctite, I haven't had good luck with that. So there's a little bit of a durability issue on this with me dry firing every single day and wearing my belt every single day and using it. Just wear items that you have to be aware of. Like if you're just shooting once a week or twice a month and dry firing once a week, practicing once a month, you're not gonna have that problem. These will work great. High use, high volume shooters are going to have a problem with these because they're a little bit weak on that. I do like them though. They're good retention. I have this one adjusted down, of course, for my first draw. But I do still like these pouches. I just wish they were a little bit more durable, so I might go to an upgraded model if once these 3 wear out. Of course, I have the magnet on the back here to comply with IPSC rules. It's pretty simple. The Lynx belt comes with this inner belt that has this little flexible portion on here. If you look at some of my match footage, you can probably see this gets kind of bunched up. It's a little bit annoying to wear with jeans that are a little bit loose. Any pants that aren't like tight when you button them are a little bit annoying. But as long as you have like shooting shorts or something that are like not overly loose when you put them on, it works great. Just if this was like Hunter Constantine makes basically this belt but Velcro outer. I think he's just starting to make it. I want to try one of those and I'll see if I like it. It's kind of a similar thing to his carry belt. But alright, that's it guys. I hope you liked the video. This is a year later update on my belt. A little bit different with the appendix setup. And if you like the video, like the video. If you don't like it, thumbs down it and comment below why you didn't like it. Appreciate all the constructive criticism. And thank you guys for watching.